Hello guys, Ultra Knight here, and going to continue with my HQ review for Codex Space Marines. I have done this video already, but unfortunately it doesn't seem to have uploaded. It's a real shame, 'cause it was actually a decent video. Oh well, I'll just do it again. Basically, this time we're going to do the Chapter Master. This is my Chapter Master that I don't field, but I used to. Let's just get his stats up in the book, guys. Chapter Master. What to say about Chapter Master? Guys, don't feel the Chapter Master. I know he looks good on paper. 125 points, yes, an orbital bombardment, but you're paying that 125 points for his orbital bombardment. And do you know what? It's not that good, guys. It's really not. I know a lot of people are going to argue with me on that one, and I think some people are going to say, oh, I've taken out, a land raider first turn with it. All that rubbish. Great. Sure you have. I've done the same. But do you know what? It's a chance. With my rolling the scatter die especially, it's going to scatter. With me, at least, and with you guys. In the tournament, it's going to scatter. It always bloody does in a tournament, and you can't move him, and he's got the same stats as a captain, and what captains really do well is charge and kill people in close combat. So where does this guy want to be? He wants to be charging up in close combat, and do you know what? If he's sat back shooting off his orbital bombardment, it's a whole round. You've only got 5 of these things. There's a whole round you've wasted not moving. And guys, that's not the way to play a Chapter Master or an offensive HQ in any army. Right, let me just get his stats up, guys. Now, difficult place, yeah, okay, that's all I need to know. Right, a normal captain is base costs, normal captain, base cost 100 points. The 25 points you have to spend for this orbital bombardment, okay, this guy spends on power weapon, okay, and this particular model, not a lot else. But certainly, Captain Chaos, he'll spend it on a plasma pistol as well. Now, that comes up to a base cost of 130 points. This guy has a base cost of 125. We've already said that. The thing is, he has to pay then for his armour, which in this case is Terminator, his power sword, if you don't want the Terminator armour, and it gets expensive. And do you know what? You don't want him to be that expensive. Don't get me wrong, you want him to be good, you want him to be effective, but not the Chapter Master. This is my problem with him, guys. He's a one-trick pony. Excuse me, I've got a cold. He's a one-trick pony in the sense of he's going to bring that orbital bombardment down. You have to realise, if it scatters, we're going to look at worst-case scenario. Because if it hits, fair play. If it scatters, though, that's 25 points wasted. 25 wasted. Not to mention the other upgrades he's had to buy. He'll come up to like nearly 200 points. I may as well bring Katasukaris for that, because that's his only real ability. But it is his only ability. He's got the same stats as the captain. He's just too many points wasted. And I do mean literally just burnt. You won't see him at tournaments at all, really. I mean, I don't think I've seen one in a long time, and I think I was a newbie player that happened to bring one. I certainly don't bring it to tournaments. Maybe if I'm feeling like, I want to give it a go, but no, I certainly don't. I guess you could. I mean, there's always a chance one's going to be there. It's really down to the players, but any experienced player won't bring them. I'm sure you've made them work. I'm sure there are people that make them work. If you can make it work and you've got a video showing you how you make it work, send me a link. I'll click on it. I'll put it in my description, and people can go there and have a look. But you know what? I can't make it work, and I've tried, guys. This was the first model I ever bought. I went out. I really did try to make it work. I've been playing for nearly 2 years now. Properly been playing for 2 years. Playing for a while before that. I mean, hell, I remember the early days of 5th edition. So yeah, guys, he's not that good. You need to understand that. You'll see hundreds of newbie players playing down your shop, bringing in their Chapter Masters and all that, and it's just, he's not that good. I mean, in a game of Apocalypse, maybe bring him, maybe it'd be a laugh. He's certainly a fun player to bring. I'm not disputing that. I mean, he's not a unique character, so you can bring 2 of them, as far as I'm aware, without, really looking into the book. So for a friendly game, bring 2 or bring 1. It's good fun. It really is. I mean, no one here likes getting hit by a strength 10 AP1 template. Nobody does. But But you know what? For his point cost, guys, bring a vindicator. I mean, the reason I say that is compare him to a vindicator. Strength 10 AP1, one shot, done. Basically, can't move or anything. Vindicator, less points. Strength 10 AP2, I believe. Can't move. And gets 5 shooting phases or shooting. 5. That is 5 times more effective. Even if the Vindicator scatters once, you know, you've got another 4 turns of shooting. If you're lucky, obviously, if he doesn't get destroyed. But, you know, this guy might get killed. So, it works both ways. 6th edition helped him somewhat with his orbital bombardment, because even if it scattered off, he's still got the full strength, which is a huge advantage. I haven't really played him in 6, so I will give it a go, guys, and maybe update the video if he suddenly becomes amazing. But I'll be honest, I don't think he is. Yeah, I guess you could make him work. I can't, guys. He is good, though. He can be good. Just too expensive. I mean, I would rather a captain, you know, and for that 25 points, I'd rather get a Power Fist Sergeant and go into a tank. The Land Raider, as it comes up to me. Power Fist, you know, 3 hits, Strength 8, 6s, 6s to glance, you know, it's 3 glances. Depends, you know, how much the big threat is. I mean, chances are I'm going to hit that Land Raider already with a few laser cannons and melter shots. So it's already been very weak. All it needs is a glance from the Sergeant to do anything. Yeah, in 6th edition, it's whole points now, so glances aren't as good, so I can see that point of view, but at the same time, you know, it's just too unreliable. You have to get that. It's unreliable, guys. Whereas a Power Fist, I know it's going to do well for that 25 points. If it gets an assault, it's going to hurt something. If it's a tank nearby, I'm going to kill it. Rah. It's going to do something. The orbital bombardment, I don't know if it's going to do something. It could scatter and miss, wasted 25 points. I'd rather do something with that 25 points. That every game is going to do something. Not something that could do something, might not do something. It's worth a go. It's very fun unit to play. Do give it a go in your friendly games. Don't take it to a tournament, guys. Far too many newbie players do it. It's the same thing with the Land Raiders. If you watch my Land Raider video, you'll understand what I'm talking about. It's a newbie mistake to make. Okay, guys. That pretty much rounds him up. I mean, some tactics for him. Same as the captain. He needs to be up in the assault. If you are going to field him, make sure you crack off that orbital bombardment. First turn, just sit and fire it. That's if you are fielding, obviously. Sit up, sit back, drop that template, so you may do something with it. Then get him in the back of a Razorback or 5-man squad. Send it up board, preferably a Land Raider if you can, but then the Land Raider has to stay back, and it's, you know, details. Send him up, get him into combat, rip apart a unit. Excellent. His loadout should probably be Power Sword, Terminator Armor, Stormbolter. He gets 4 invulnerable save, you know, that way he's cracking off Stormbolter shots. I believe he can take Hellfire rounds if you're against Tyranids, the big old monstrous creatures. Bring Hellfire rounds. You know, you're not going to do a whole lot, but it's worth the points, guys. But that's, you know, that's with the intention that you're playing in a fun game. If you're playing him in a tournament game, the fact you're bringing him is bad. Same sort of tactics. Obviously, don't bring Hellfire. Don't bring any of the stupidly expensive upgrades. Bring a Power Sword. Don't bother with Terminator Armor. Even though he needs that survivability, it's just, I wouldn't want to tell you to put that many points into him, guys. I personally would, if I was going to bring Terminator Armor, to make him more survivable. He could jump in with a Terminator squad then, which would help him out a lot. Keep the unit nice and coherent. He could teleport into the battlefield if you need to. But that's just what I would do, and I don't think that's a very tactically sound thing to do. So don't bother with Terminator Armor. He needs to be in the assault. If you do bring him, get him up there, get him punching units in the face. Use a brute force unit like the captain, and like I always say, if brute force ain't working, you ain't using enough of it, guys. Okay, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and see you later.